What up, everybody? This is season 2 of the Zone podcast. Get in the zone. Alright, so this season is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna do like just how it was last season, like the regular joint, you know what I'm saying, where it's like just me telling like my stories of my life, you know, my music and stuff like that, etc. But also I'm gonna bring on guests too, so it'll probably be like through Google, through Zoom or Google Meet. So, you know what I mean? So like we'll worry about that later, you know what I mean? So like since this is the first episode of season 2, today's episode, what I'm going to be talking about is the original name of the Zone podcast. I wasn't actually going to call it that. I was going to call it The Experience. And the reason why is because I felt like when you come on this podcast for guests, or when you hear what I'm saying, you get an experience from it. You know what I'm saying? But but the reason why I didn't call it that was because I realized I already had I didn't have a theme song for it. So I looked back on my archives on SoundCloud and I realized like, yo, I saw the Zone. I had did a song like before I started this podcast last year. I did the song like around 16, 17, around that time, I'm guessing. So I saw that and then I was like, yo, I always like the Twilight Zone anthology. So I was like, yo, that sounds dope. The Zone podcast. You know what I mean? So like I was like, that's the name. And you know, that's how it came. That's how I came up with the podcast name. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it sounded cool. And then I already had the theme song. So that song you hear at the beginning and the end, that's it. You know what I mean? So you can check that out on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? But yeah, so there you have it, man. Till next time. I'm just sitting here thinking, zoning, my thoughts roaming on a tangent, but check it, still sharp and still and heels clicking heels off to see the